Rich, finally we're able to do a PS5 video.
Woo!
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, obviously, the UK and Europe, because somebody picked me up on just saying the UK was the only one that didn't get it. Okay, so everyone in Europe and other countries as well. Had to wait till the 19th to get the PlayStation 5. And here we are kicking things off with Spider-Man Remastered, which looks great. And this is 60 FPS mode. And I'll be honest, we'll talk about the FPS in a minute. But when we see it, I can't play this in 60 FPS.
I'm with you on that.
It makes me feel sick when I'm doing going like this around the traversing around the city. But yeah, this is just quickly. This is last gen. Yay, last gen, solid 30, brilliant, wonderful. Yeah. It's just to build up into the PS5. Before then we do the comparisons and stuff. And here we have it. Solid 60, solid 30. I mean, there isn't really a lot to say, except I feel like this game is better off in fidelity mode.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Just because, 100%. Like, it's not like a Demon Souls where it's all about timed presses and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Do you know what else? So, I played Yakuza Like a Dragon on Friday night, just gone, in 60 mode. Ugh, no.
Yeah. Right, Rich, look at the back, look in the building. We're seeing the actual reflections and the clouds on top of the ball. So when you go, you see the reflections. You can't see Spider-Man in the reflection on the sphere, so a little bit disappointing. But watch the back change next to the pillars. You can actually see proper reflections. You can see the clouds and the reflections on top of the ball, on top of the sphere. But here we go as well. Like, what we're going to see throughout this is some great stuff. Like, just the realistic shadows. Like, it isn't until you've seen the PS5 with the ray tracing and the realistic kind of shadows, reflections and stuff like that you realise how much of it was authored before.
Someone cleaned up that canoe.
Yeah, they did, right? Like, look at this. The window on the right, the window on the left, and the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, they're like baked-in reflections.
How can the PS4 Pro reflection look worse than the PS4 one?
Well, no, because it's a higher resolution, and it's not an actual reflection. It's because those buildings, if you look, are the same. Like, on the PS5, that's the actual reflection.
Oh, weird.
Like, here, this is less about reflections, more about kind of level of detail in the environment.
Right.
Here's a cool thing as well. If you kind of look down on the road, like, you can actually see the cars in the PS5 version because of the draw distance.
God,
but in the last gen, no, you can't. Like, literally, you can't see any cars on the road. It doesn't have that kind of draw distance. It doesn't look too bad, but just the next gen version, just the proper lighting, like the draw distance with the cars, I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Billboards and stuff flickering. Here's another example. It's all just authored reflections. If you look at the PS5 reflection, much more realistic. Like, if you look at the PS4 Pro, for instance, that's a tree, but you don't actually see the reflection of the top of the tree, the branches and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
Like, all you see is the reflection of the trunk. Whereas on the PS5, you actually get to see that. Same with the shadows and stuff like that. Like the real-time shadows and stuff. On the PS5, you actually see the shadows. And just the level of detail on the trees and the bushes as well.
Yeah, lovely bushes. Lovely bit of bush.
Yeah, lovely bit of bush. But I'll tell you what, though. This is only a remaster. When we do the Miles one, which we've already kind of captured and we'll do later on in the week, you'll see how better it is on the actual next gen. Right, look at these reflections, Rich. Great. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
sure.
Hold on, that's not the actual reflection. That's the actual reflection.
Beautiful.
So there are no buildings the other side of me.
That's crazy.
It's just one of the dev tricks as well. You can tell it's the same shot, because if you look down the left hand side, you'll see that it all lines up with the bridge in the background. Like, there are no building. It's actually the river.
Wow,
which I found actually fascinating. This just a little bit more powerful kind of realistic lighting on the PS5. Just look at the level of detail on the ice as well.
Yeah,
like, you can see the scratches. It's like phenomenal. Like, I see, the thing is, I captured all the PS4 and the PS4 Pro stuff before playing the PS5. So I was like, what would be interesting? And I thought the lighting and the ice would give off better reflections, but they didn't. But it was actually the more detail and the more kind of, I guess, it's just a little bit brighter when it in the reflections.
Yeah.
Like, things like this as well, like the actual, that is what it would look like with water in real life. Whereas on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, just kind of baked in reflections.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fascinating.
Yeah,
Rich.
very cool. I like it a lot.
And here we are. This is a perfect shot. Just watch just above Spidey's right shoulder when the PS5 version comes around. Like the PS4 Pro looks great, but look at the reflections.
Whoa.
Like, just more powerful, and they're actual kind of real-time reflections.
Nice.
See that? There's like, in the neon tubes there's actually two kind of sources of light.
Mm-hmm.
In the Pro, you only see, and the PS4, you only see the one, but because of the realistic kind of reflections, with the PS5, you're actually seeing that, and everything's just so much more vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
That's
Rich,
cool.
we went through a lot there, but that was really cool. I enjoyed doing this vid, just fascinating to kind of see it.
No, it's impressive. It's impressive, and also props for rocking the classic Spidey suit.
Oh mate, I had to, because I needed one that was open on all versions, because they didn't have the cross saves.
Right.
So I had to go classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. But we covered a lot there. We'll do Miles Morales in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Also, play Spider-Man Remastered. It's fucking great.
Yeah, do it.
Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye.